Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SBR contributor, and Ted Day. We're going to be looking at that college football game between Texas Longhorns and Kansas State Wildcats. Now, the bookies are favoring the 5-1 Wildcats with a -10 spread. But before I get started, I wanted to take a quick detour here and just say, Ross, you're on quite a roll, my man. I mean, you're 23-6 so far in college football picks, right?
Absolutely, Dex. And if you've been watching, congratulations. If you haven't, well, you better jump in, because 79% on the year in college football, just having a career year right now, and everything seems good, and everything's going to continue to be good.
Let's make sure of that. Let's start talking about the Longhorns right now. Now, they are 3-4 so far, and I don't think that was the kind of start that they expected from their new head coach, Charlie Strong. Now, I mean, is that your take on this particular situation?
Well, from a fan's point of view, more specifically a Longhorns fan, it's been a disappointing start, no doubt about it. However, Charlie Strong has taken the approach of going one step backward to go two steps forward, Dax. He's dismissed 7 players so far from the team to create a more disciplined and accountable culture. I applaud him for all that, but I'm not sure he fully comprehends that he's going to be under a lot more scrutiny at Texas than at his last stop at Louisville.
Yeah. Man, like I said, now the Wildcats, they're 5-1, but does that record actually indicate how good they've been so far this season, Ross?
Well, I think they're a legitimate Big 12 contender, meaning that they have a very good chance of winning that conference and winning the conference championship game. However, I don't think they're in the same class of some of the elite SEC teams like Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Alabama, Auburn, or Georgia. So, yeah, they're a very good team. I'm not saying that they're going to be an elite team at the year end.
All right, so taking that into account, what's the final overview that you expect to see in this game, and what's the pick that you're going to actually recommend for us?
Well, Kansas State comes off a 31-30 upset win at Oklahoma last Saturday, and it's a perfect 3-0 in the Big 12 so far. Their only loss came at the hands of an extremely good Auburn team by a score of 20-14. That game was at home, by the way. They've gone a perfect 5-0 straight up in ATS in their last 5 conference games as a home favorite or 6 or more versus an opponent that has a winning percentage of 400 or better, which Texas has. And they've won those 5 games by a dominating 23.6 points per game. The Longhorns, on the other hand, come off an entertaining 48-45 home win over Iowa State last Saturday, but they failed to cover as a 10.5-point favorite. It was the second time this season the Longhorns have allowed 41 points or more on their home field. Iowa State racked up a mind-boggling 524 yards of total offense versus Texas last week, and that's not exactly an offensive juggernaut from Iowa State. So I'm going to lay the points here. I'm going to take Kansas State -10 over Texas on Saturday as a free selection in college football.
Awesome pick, my man. Let's go for that 24-6 record now, Ross. You heard it here first. Make sure you go ahead and pick up the Wildcats at -10. My man, as always, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing it again tomorrow.
It's always a pleasure, Dax. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure to have you here. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.